Hey, welcome to the Original Brew Collective podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ben.
And I'm Robert.
And on this episode, it's going to be no different from what we usually do. We're going to be drinking a different beer from a different brewery. And Robert, would you tell us about the beer we're drinking today?
Yeah, actually in this case, we're drinking a beer from two different breweries because it is a collaboration between Listermann Brewing and Untitled Art. So Listermann Brewing is located in Cincinnati, Ohio, and Untitled Art is located in Waunakee, Wisconsin. And so today we're going to be drinking their Wisconsin Stout, which is I believe it's an Imperial Stout coming in at 10% ABV, and it contains lactose and maple. So this is our first from either of these brewing companies. I'd heard of Untitled Art. I was aware, and I've heard the hype around them, but I've never had them. Neither of you, correct?
I haven't, no.
Yeah, and I was not very familiar with Listermann, so that'll be different.
Yeah.
If you're not watching on YouTube right now, and you're just listening on a streaming platform, I'll kind of give you a brief description of the can. It is abstract art, red kind of background, I suppose, with just different paint kind of markings all over the place.
Yeah.
What's really cool about this can, and from what I've seen, Untitled Art has a lot of cans that do look like this, or the same style, where it looks like a piece of abstract art. And they actually give a shout out to the artist on the can, which is really cool. This artist for this can, for the Wisconsin Stout, is Stephanie Hannon, I believe how you pronounce it. So I think it's a really cool thing that they do.
That is super
they
cool.
get real artists, real art, and they give them credit for it, which is really, really cool. So without further ado, I'm going to crack this one open.
Yeah, let's do it. It'd be fun to find if Stephanie has a Instagram that we could tag.
Yeah, we should look that up.
Because I actually haven't seen Untitled Art's cans really, but you said that they all kind of look like that.
Yeah, they all.
I'll have to check that out.
The ones I've seen
I like it.
have art, abstract art on them.
That's awesome.
I'll have to give you a little bit more. This one is pouring. I know we'll usually get into the color, but I'm looking at it when I'm pouring. It looks like I'm pouring a cola.
That's a great description.
It's looking pretty spot on.
So fair.
Yeah. So today, as usual, for the most part, we're drinking out of Teku's. We've just poured the beer, as you can see if you're watching with us. The color on this, like I said, it pours like a cola. It kind of does look like a cola, but it's pretty dark.
Yeah, okay, so this is kind of interesting. If you look at the bottom of your Teku, I see a slight red.
Yeah, that's the cola kind of tint.
Yeah.
I'm seeing, picking up on as well. So I wouldn't say it's pitch black. It is very dark, but I would say it's almost like a cola.
Yeah, and then the head is a tan color on the head.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say mocha tan.
No,
a little lighter than that.
Light tan. Yeah.
But this is some solid head retention.
Yeah.
Especially for a stout. And
Definitely.
Then swirling it around in the glass. If you're watching, you can see.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Look at that lacing. Really like that nice, dense bubbles on the head on this one. Let's see what we got on the nose.
Yeah.
I'm getting almost like a vanilla, but a ton of maple.
Yeah, getting a lot of maple. I feel like you said there's lactose in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I am getting that sweet smell from the lactose.
It just, I think I am as well. And that maple smell, it's all just so reminiscent for me of pancakes. Like a stack of pancakes, fresh pancakes with maple syrup all over them.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on.
I love that smell.
I'm getting a little bit of coffee. Not a whole lot, but subtle hint of coffee in there. It's mostly maple though.
Yeah, a ton of maple on the nose. Smells like sweet maple.
Yep.
Really good fresh maple syrup.
Yeah.
We're not talking Aunt Jemima, and I do love Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up with.
No, but the
real
legit.
real maple syrup.
Maple syrup. Yeah, for sure.
Let's try it.
Let's do it. There's a lot to this one. Huh.
Before I get into the flavor, and I really do like it, how do you feel about the mouthfeel on this one?
It's honestly lighter than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, that's what I was asking. I'm just kind of was caught off guard with my first sip at how light it was. I expected a much heavier mouthfeel for this one.
Mm-hmm.
A stout is 10%. Not like complaining. I do appreciate a heavier mouthfeel, and like I said, we'll get into the notes. But I do really like it.
Mm-hmm.
I was caught off guard by the mouthfeel though.
Yeah, especially with it. I mean, 10%'s pretty. That's up there, and so that's I think why I was expecting it to be heavier mouthfeel for me.
Yeah,
but,
I mean it's a heavier mouthfeel than you get with like a typical milk stout, which are.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so there's like a slight like thickness to it, but it's pretty thin, like in comparison to what we're used to with these kind of stouts.
Yeah, definitely.
But on the palate.
Yeah, I feel like the flavor kind of makes
up for it.
It makes up for it.
Yeah, a ton of maple.
There's a ton of maple. I will say too, I don't know, I'm getting a little bit of caramel as well, which I really like. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a lot of maple.
For me, it almost tastes, I know I kind of said that on the nose, it smelled like a fresh stack of pancakes with maple syrup. Interestingly enough, on the palate, on the tongue, I'm getting, it's almost like I am taking a small bite of like a Belgian waffle with a ton of maple syrup on it.
That's a really good description.
That's kind of what it's like. It's biting into taking a small bite of Belgian waffle, but with a lot of maple syrup on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a really good description. I feel like definitely getting that. And yeah, the maple. But do you get caramel at all? Are you getting that at all?
Not so much.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting that a lot.
Yeah.
But not a lot, like it's overpowering, but like in a subtle way, like I can really tell that it's there. Really good. Yeah.
This is a really good stout.
Yeah. It's kind of like with the mouthfeel on it. I feel, it's pretty easy to drink. Honestly,
that's true. I can't think about that. For 10%, it's hidden pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Lighter mouthfeel.
Yeah, I would have. That's a good point. I would have not expected this. Like if I was just blind tasting this.
Blind
there's
tasting.
No way I would have thought this was 10%.
Just knowing it's a stout, blind tasting, I would have thought maybe 6-ish%, 6 to 7. Mm-hmm. Hidden very well. Mouthfeel kind of plays a trick on you mentally because of that, but also the maple just masks. There's no burn or anything to that. With a 10% alcohol. Yeah. Pretty dangerous.
Yeah, definitely. There's there's no burn. Yeah. At all.
So.
Brewery talk. But before we get into brewery talk, we've been doing this each episode where we have like just a fun fact.
A fun fact.
Little fun fact.
Beer related
fun fact. And I have the fun fact today, and I will assure you that it is quite fun. So in the early 1900s, there was a term coined called alcoholiday. And an alcoholiday is pretty much just when you get with your friends and leisurely drink. So it's an alcoholiday. So if you're listening to this podcast, if you're drinking a beer, we're having an alcoholiday together. We're having an alcoholiday right now.
We're having an alcoholiday.
I think that's actually really cool. Like if you want to come over and have an alcoholiday,
it's like every day.
It's like you don't have to wait for the holidays to come around. You can just have an alcoholiday.
Have your own alcoholiday.
I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. I've never heard of that.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I never heard of that either.
And it kind of makes sense because it doesn't matter. Alcohol goes with holiday, like, I don't know. But the other thing that we do each week on this podcast is we do something that we like to call brewery talk. Mm-hmm. And brewery talk is just kind of, it's just stuff you talk about at a brewery. But sometimes we do, and Robert has no idea what we're doing today.
I have no idea.
But I asked Robert if he trusted me, and he did. And I think it'll be pretty fun.
I'm going back and forth between if I do or not.
Yeah, there you go. But sometimes what we do is we do trivia themed stuff. So this is going to be similar to that, so you can play along. And so what we're going to do is my wife and I, we researched quite a bit actually of different, just not research, but like looked up a lot of different things. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of what ASMR is?
I don't think so.
Okay, so ASMR is like this really weird, I think it's weird, but it's like this trend right now where it's like these hour-long, we're not going to obviously listen to hour-long videos, but hour-long videos of just random stuff happening. Okay. And so like it could be like someone like tapping a table. Like just that sound.
That's weird.
And so
so you visually are watching it? Like someone just doing it? Or
personally, I was just kind of listening while my wife was looking up the videos, everything. So I don't actually know. I think it's just the audio. Okay. But I didn't I have never watched ASMR.
What's the point behind that?
I think it's some of the sounds are like relaxing for people. Huh. You know, like kind of like white noise in a way,
Yeah,
you know, but some of them are really weird. Like some of them are really gross.
Like
too.
someone eating.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, there is that. And like those videos have like over hundreds of thousands of views of someone like eating. Anyways, so I thought it'd be fun for you to try to, so ASMR aside, just try to guess the sound of what it is.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I wanted to set some rules. We're going to we'll see how many we can get through. I don't want to go too long on it.
Yeah.
But the rules will be, you get one guess. Okay?
Okay.
So if you get it wrong, you get it wrong. But you can have it replayed once. Okay. So you'll listen to it. We'll listen to it for a certain amount of time. If you want to hear it replayed, don't say what it is unless you like are for sure on it. And then if you want to hear it replayed, I can replay it once, and then you have to guess.
Let's do it.
All right. So we will start with our first one, and this will definitely.
I have an idea what it is. It's really loud for what I think it is, though.
Well, okay. So just because you said that, ASMR, I think they get the mic pretty up close to what they're filming, because they want that to be what is like prevalent.
Yeah.
You know, like that is what's mainly heard.
Okay.
So it makes sense that it's loud.
Can I say my answer?
Yeah.
I think it's razor clippers or like haircut clippers, maybe.
It's not. That's a good guess though. It's actually a tattoo gun. Or a tattoo, like, you know.
Yeah. I should have guessed that too. I mean, they sound pretty similar.
That does sound similar.
It's been a while since I've heard one.
Mm-hmm. So, there you go. Okay, ready for the next one?
Yep. I don't like this one. I mean, clearly there's water in there somewhere.
Do you want to hear it again?
Yeah, let's hear it one more time.
I hate it.
It sounds like, to me, it sounds like water hitting something, like kind of washing down it or over it. Almost like you're like in a, like some sort of like jacket or something like that. You know what I mean? Like if I were to like pull a hood over myself and like water would be pouring down. I have no idea, so that's kind of what I know. It's probably not that, but that's what I'm going to go with.
So that one is actually a dog licking.
That is disgusting. Like now that I'm thinking about it that way, so I was like thinking, animal didn't occur to me at all. And so I was thinking like, okay, it's human. That's disgusting.
Just a dog licking. I think it's disgusting.
Sounds really gross.
I don't like it. I hate it when I'm just like trying to relax and then my dog is just in the corner like licking.
Making that weird gross sound.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go, dog licking.
Thanks.
Alright, here's the next one. That goes on for 10 hours.
Jeez. I'm not... Is that an espresso machine?
Yep. Good job, dude.
Thanks, man.
Way to go. It's
Which is funny.
It's a coffee machine, but espresso machine. It's an espresso machine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just heard it like making the weird kind of like engine sound, and I would not have ever obviously guessed that. And then I heard it pouring something.
Yeah, it was pouring the espresso.
So, yeah.
Nice, dude.
It must be something like that.
I didn't. So I had my wife was like I was trying to guess it too.
Okay,
I didn't. I couldn't guess that one.
That's funny because you are like into coffee.
I am. Yeah.
You like make your own coffee.
Okay, just ready for the next one?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
That was quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear it one more time. I'm gonna close my eyes. Maybe that'll help.
Okay.
Sounds like someone getting dressed. I don't know what the article of clothing would be. There's like a sound. I think there was like a zipper sound, so maybe like a pretty quick zipper, and I think it happened twice, maybe. I'm gonna just go general and broad. I'm gonna say someone putting on an article of clothing.
I'll give it to you. It's someone tying their shoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear a zipper. It must have been
Yeah, it's like once you like know that, you like can hear it.
But you never hear that sound or pay attention to that sound when you're lacing your shoes.
I mean, but the mic is super close to it. I mean, you can hear it.
So that
it's like the
two
bow.
Longer parts where they're pulling it.
Yeah.
Tightening it. It's what I thought might be a zipper.
Nice, dude. I'll give that one to you for sure.
Thanks, man.
Okay, here's the next one.
Sounds like cars driving on the highway or something in rain.
Okay, is that your guess?
Yeah.
It's actually the wind in the trees.
Oh, that was like... Okay. I know that you said that the mic is really up close to these objects or whatever they're recording, but that sounded... It was like really loud.
I could see that. Yeah, I was loud. Dude, that has 1.9 million views and it goes for 10 hours. But I could see people like falling asleep to that. Because some people like white noise when they're sleeping. Okay, this next one I'm really excited about.
That's Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yeah, it is! Dude, I was... when we were trying to figure out what to do, I was like, we have to... Because me and Robert like to play that game together.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Yes, it's so fun. And like... Yeah, I was like, you need to find that. And she found like the perfect one because I didn't want like the music.
Yeah.
You know, just like the skate sounds. All you needed to know is like...
that's when you're selecting options and stuff.
That's exactly
prior to starting. Yeah.
Dude, great. I'm so glad you got that. That's awesome. Okay, here's the next one.
Is that an AC unit?
It's not. So that one is actually like the sound you hear in a plane.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that one's actually like, I was starting to feel really relaxed with that one for some reason.
It wouldn't really relax me, I guess. I can't fall asleep on planes, but
yeah,
I'm familiar with that. Like I flew on a plane like 2 weeks ago now. Mm-hmm. I don't like that sound.
Yeah,
because I'm trying to like listen to like a movie or something or a music, and then if I'm too close, depending on your seat on the plane, if I'm too close to the wings, then it's just louder, obviously, the engines. So yeah, I don't like that sound.
Well, there you go. Sorry, man. Sorry to bring that back up for you. We'll have two more. Okay. So here's one.
I was walking in snow.
It is walking in snow. I didn't get that.
At first, I was like thrown off, and I heard like.
Yeah, dude.
Like
good job.
Shooting in the distance.
That's crazy. I thought snow. I was like, I was thinking at first that it was like a skier, like going back and forth, or a snowboarder in snow. Yeah. So I knew snow, but yeah, it's literally called walking in snow.
Cool.
Way to go, man.
Thanks, man.
Okay, the last one.
I know what it is. I think. Want to play it one more time?
Yeah, I feel like I might play it again. Maybe not. That's so short. Okay, here it goes. Oh wait, sorry. It's so short, but it's like has so much longer. Okay.
Yeah, I know what it is. I think I just wanted to play it again. I feel a little bad that I answered so quick on some of them.
Oh, it's
obviously everyone who's listening.
You got excited.
Yeah, I did get excited. So for this one, and I hope everyone's able to hear it well enough, I'm going with lighting a match.
It is lighting a match, dude. You did really good at this.
I'm actually pretty proud of myself.
I didn't get that one, but when I heard it, I was like, do I like ASMR? Because I really liked the way that sounded.
It does sound kind of cool.
Yeah.
I was thinking when we first started, the first few or so, I would close my eyes, and that didn't help me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it might help some people, but for me, no.
I was driving when Jessica was showing me this, so I definitely didn't close my eyes. But
that's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that last one, when I heard it, I was like, whoa, I feel like I know that, and I really like it. Because you can hear like the crackle at the end.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Dude,
really cool. You did really good.
Thanks, man. That was a really cool idea.
Yeah.
That you guys put together.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, man. That was fun.
That was fun. I hope everyone was able to hear that. the sounds. I mean, it was loud.
Yeah, I tested it before and...
Oh, perfect. Audio?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, well, hopefully you guys got some of them as well. Maybe some that I didn't. But this beer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to the beer real fast.
Yeah, let's do it.
Very good. Let's see what we get, see if anything's changed at all as it's warmed up and as it's opened up a bit. I know I was saying it was sweet before, but I feel like I'm almost getting more of the lactose now.
Mm-hmm. It's a bit sweeter now.
Maybe towards the back end, though.
Yeah,
rather than
for
like
sure.
upfront sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very good stout.
It is. It's really solid and very drinkable, like we said in the beginning.
I think this is a really good and pretty high percentage stout for people who aren't that into stouts yet, who are like kind of being introduced to the stout game, and for those who do like stouts, because we really love stouts.
Yeah.
We think this is a really great beer.
Yeah, it's really solid. It has a great like flavor profile for a stout. And, because you have that maple. For me, I mean, I know you're not, but like I'm getting a little bit of that caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Does kind of have a little bit of coffee as well.
Yeah.
Just really, yeah, it's a great stout
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I was saying, I think this could be for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
This particular stout,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
it's not overly heavy. It is a little on the thinner side without being too thin.
Yeah.
And
it's not.
and
Yeah,
it's
like,
not too boozy,
Mm-hmm.
not too heavy. You know. So I think that people who are like trying to explore stouts, this is a great one. And for those people who appreciate a really good stout with an awesome flavor profile, this is also great for you.
Yeah.
And this is really good, overall really good stout. And I'm interested in getting more beers from Untitled Art and Listermann.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I purchased this one was because Untitled Art is not as easy to come by. We can't just like pick it up anywhere here in California where we're located. And I was traveling and I found it. And so it was a collaboration, but I had to get it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, Untitled Art. So yeah, I'm excited about both these breweries now.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
would like to try more from both of them, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a really good beer overall.
Yeah, we're gonna keep drinking this beer, and if you want, we put it up at the beginning of each episode, but you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Our personal ones, I'm at Benjamin_OBC on Instagram. Robert is at Robert_OBC, and then we have Original Brew Collective, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Facebook and Instagram is at Original Brew Collective, and then Twitter is at Brew Original. We also just encourage you to follow the breweries that we talked about today, Untitled Art and Listermann Brewing. If you want, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can follow us, subscribe to our podcast, leave us a raving review. That'd be awesome. But just give us a follow, and we'd love to hear from you. If there's any beers that you want us to try, that would be awesome.
Yep.
And each episode, we've been doing this for a couple now. We've been cheersing at the end to a certain someone or something, and Robert has who we're going to be cheersing to today.
Yeah. Cheers to you, Bill Murray, wherever you are out there. I know. Last week, I think we did what? Amelia Earhart, which I thought was hilarious. But this one's to Bill Murray for just being, over the last handful of years, just a mystery, you know?
Yeah.
He has been a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been like this cult following that he's created because, honestly, I think it's almost because he's an artist. Like, if you go on Netflix, I think it was Netflix. One of the streaming platforms, there's a documentary that kind of talks about like the weird tales of Bill Murray and people's interactions with him. So he's like showed up at frat parties. Like people will be at a frat party at a frat house, walk into the kitchen, and Bill Murray has been there washing dishes, just standing there. Like washing dishes in a frat party. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like it's weird things like that. And Bill Murray will randomly show up and be doing random weird things.
Dang.
I think it was South by Southwest or some big festival. He met up with one of the bands, smaller bands that was playing, and like went to a house party and started just asked if, hey, can I jam with you guys? And so he's like playing like tambourine or something with his band.
Pro tip, if Bill Murray asks you to jam with him, don't say no.
So say yes.
Yeah. You gotta say yes.
Say yes. But yeah, so cheers to Bill Murray.
Cheers to Bill Murray.
And cheers to everyone for listening, watching, and spending time with us in a way, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And to, what's the fun fact? Cheers to...
Alcoholiday.
Alcoholidays.
We just had one together.
Yeah. So thank you for listening. We really do appreciate it. Like, review, rate, message us about new beers that you want us to try or review. But just overall, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, cheers.
Cheers.